I only date younger men. I know you can't really say this, but I'm speaking for the ladies here. See, a young man's hands are softer. They're not all calloused and rough. I mean, women don't like to be touched by those dry, calloused hands. And their faces are softer. They're nicer to kiss. And sexually, say what you want, but they do get it up a lot easier. How young are we talking? 16 to 18? Oh, wait, those aren't men. Those are children. Reverse it and the whole aesthetic reveals itself. What was dressed up as preference begins to sound like what it is, an erotic attachment to youth and domination. In other words, if you will, blatant paedophilia. A child is not a young woman, and a girl is not a woman in waiting. She's not a prelude to desirability. Calling children young women is one of those linguistic tricks society performs to dress up its own rot in respectable tailoring. It grants maturity where there is vulnerability and sophistication where there is simply age-inappropriate attention. A young woman does ideological work. It helps collapse the difference between womanhood and girlhood so that desire can creep downward while pretending it stayed in the same place. Women have stretch marks, children do not. Women have texture, children do not. Women have pores, asymmetries, hormonal fluctuations, tiredness in their face, density in their body, and history written on their skin, and children do not. And yet, the ideal look for women is scrubbed clean of all that. No body hair, no lines, no pores, no evidence of periods, tiredness, work, sex, illness, effort, grief, or time. Not too much flesh, unless it's where I want to grab it. We say of a 30-year-old man, oh, what a young man. He's got his whole life ahead of him. But a young woman? But a young woman is a child. Imagine telling a 40-year-old man that he's let himself go because he now looks unmistakably adult. So no, this isn't a manifesto in favour of younger men. It's an indictment of a culture that confuses youth with worth, that eroticizes inexperience, that treats adulthood in women as a cosmetic problem, that softens the language around children until people can speak about them in the vocabulary of women and laud them desirable with the deniability of semantics.